Well, there's a new sheriff in town, and his name is Smelly Protester. Yes, hundreds of angry sign wavers, including the totally sane Howard Dean, descended like flies on Washington, D.C. Tuesday to stage a mass citizens' arrest of health insurance company executives who were conferencing at the Ritz-Carlton Hotel, a great place, by the way. Now, I'll be honest, like most people, I don't really understand a political issue until an actor or musician explains it to me. So I was relieved and aroused to find this video from Foo Fighters guitarist Chris Shiflett explaining why these insurance company execs are evil creatures. FYI, if you don't know who the Foo Fighters are, they're basically Nickelback without the hooks. Anyway, watch and learn, learners.
Hi, I'm Chris Shiflett, and I'm taking a break from the band to deliver this important message to you. When it comes to fixing our broken healthcare system, it's time for Congress to listen to us and not big insurance companies. That's why we need to go to war on the insurance companies and their Republican lackeys in Congress. We're forming a citizens posse to shut down the insurance company lobbyists at their conference in Washington, D.C. If they want to block healthcare reform, we will block them.
Something tells me he's bald. But wait, Chris, I feel like I should be deputized in order to make a citizen's arrest, shouldn't I?
We have a moral responsibility to take action. We're all getting deputized to be able to arrest these big insurance criminals. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I solemnly swear to support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. Among these domestic enemies, I count the big banks on Wall Street, big oil, and the big insurance companies, whose greed, corporate abuses, and craven lobbying pose a mortal threat to our democracy and the health and well-being of our people. In times of need, people like us must step up to bring criminals, corporate or otherwise, to justice. I swear to faithfully discharge the duties of the office to which I am about to enter. Cool. Now you are in the posse.
Cool! Now I'm in the posse.
I'm in the coffee. You're all arrested. You look 30% cooler right now. You really do.
You know, I felt it would have been much better if he had done this in his treehouse.
Or his underwear.
Yeah, no, but it should have been in a treehouse. He should have had little signs made. You know, John, you're a flaming communist, socialist, pinko liberal.
A liberal
but
stallion.
Even this guy, this tool, must make you just want to give up on healthcare reform.
I'm not a fan of intimidation tactics at all politically, either it be them Tea Party types or liberals, but especially liberals, because liberals don't do intimidation well. They don't do. I mean, they're talking about war.
Yeah.
They're talking about intimidating insurance like executives, and I just want to know, when are the puppets coming out?
Yes, we need the puppets. We need the puppets.
You know, they're going to intimidate with puppets.
Hey, I hope so. Hey, Jamie, I got to ask you, you know, would you be terrified if some young man in sandals and a T-shirt tried to make a citizen's arrest?
I would, especially if, say, I was in the locker room at the gym.
Yeah, true.
You know, when I was watching this video and Chris said he was going to take a break from the Foo Fighters band, I think a lot of us were surprised to hear that the Foo Fighters was still, in fact, a band. I was so confused by this entire thing. Like, I'm all for posses. Like, you know me. If anybody watches the show, I freaking love a posse. I'm a big posse fan. But I don't want to be deputized. You know what happens? You get it caught up in the heat of the moment. You put a badge on. You always end up getting killed. I don't need to be deputized. I think the Foo Fighters should go to Canada, where they'll have all the health care they want, and then also I won't be able to hear their music anymore from here.
That is a good point. Very well put. Allison, okay, healthcare industries, they make like a 2.2% profit from 2008 figures, which is like 2 cents on every dollar. If you took all their profits, according to George Will, and you gave it to the healthcare, just gave it, it would run healthcare for 48 hours. This guy's an idiot. This guy's an idiot to go after these guys.
Well, I'm confused by this also, because whatever happened in the good old days where rock stars just took a bunch of heroin and passed out somewhere, this whole rebel with a cause thing confuses me. But I like being deputized. I am hungry for power, and I like the idea of a badge and a gun. So I'm in.
But, you know, he's not a rebel. He's just doing exactly what every other celebrity is. You know, Bill, you already have a sheriff's outfit. So this works perfectly for you.
Just the chaps and the star.
Yes.
Not on the shirt. I think it's kind of funny that he had to take a break from the band to do this.
Yeah.
It didn't look like it took that long, Greg.
Yeah.
There was no graphics. I mean, what was really how did he have to get away from rehearsals to do this? Did he have to buy a new fedora?
Yeah.
That's the part I don't get.
I know.
Puppets. It needed puppets. It had nothing.
puppets.
It had
What I wanna know is,
nothing.
It's also what aging grunge fan saw this on the internet and went, yeah,
Yeah.
yes,
I'm
I
motivated.
care about this issue.
Before, I wasn't going to do anything, but now because he said so, I'm going to go out and arrest like a middle-aged man who's got like 5 kids.
Yeah, and-
I'm going to harass
And
him.
you should never try and make a citizen's arrest of any kind of conservative.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. Because they usually do have heat.
Yeah.
The other thing too is here's my big problem. Okay. These guys don't know how much things cost. Like, you can't take anything from a guy who's in a successful rock band. He's just telling us that, like, it's a fundamental right. Shut up.
You can't take anything from a guy in a successful rock band. You can't take from the Foo Fighters.
Yeah.
All right, one is not the same as the other, Greg.
So true.
He sleeps in that fedora. I can
Yeah.
guarantee it. That doubles as a pillow.
That's why it makes me think he's bald. When you wear a hat like
Oh,
that,
yes.
you got to be bald.
Right.
All right.
For your posse
Yes.
shout out.
There you go. All right.
You say